Hey y'all, welcome back to Alley Cat Customs. Today I'm going to show you the parts that we got in for the 2010 Dodge Ram I'm working on. I got the EGR Delete Kit, and I got it from APS Performance. I don't know if you can see the sticker very well, but I'll drop the number in the description below. This is FlowPro's 4-inch exhaust to delete the DPF, and this is a Calibrated Addictions addiction tuner programmer. It comes with instructions. It's got all the wires to make it work. Plug into the tuner, plug into the truck, come with a sticker, come with a huggy, and simple little programmer on it. I got the EGR Delete Kit here. It's got the crossover pipe for the exhaust coolant. That's the fitting that hooks up to the coolant. It's got the block-off plate that goes to the exhaust manifold, and this right here is a plug if you wanted to put a exhaust gas temperature sensor in it. So for certain tuners and stuff, they use that. And this is the intake side. Uses O-rings to seal it off to take care of the actual EGR valve that's on the intake. This is the FlowPro 4-inch exhaust. It comes from the turbo back. It deletes the DPF, and it's a good 4-inch pipe, and should make the truck sound a little bit better. So we're gonna put on and see how everything works. I started on the other side of the truck when I pulled the EGR cooler off, and so the whole passenger side of the motor is taken apart. So I'm going to start here today and take the EGR cooler off, crossover tube. I've already got the plug-ins removed here. You have to remove the plug-in for the throttle valve, which plugs in on the back side. It's kind of a pain to get to. That's the plug for the throttle valve. And these are the two plugs for the EGR cooler and this sensor here. And then we'll unbolt it here, undo the bang clamp here, and then the crossover pipe from the other side. And when we get that removed, they'll install the block-off plate on the top, button up all the pieces over here, and move on to the next step. Gross. All right, y'all, I got the EGR valve off. Come off the intake side over here. Looking inside, and I want to show the amount of soot and stuff that's collected inside the engine. My brother wants to show his little light off. You see the soot. All right, back off. All right, guys. Show you the soot deposit. See how bad the soot is. And see how the soot coming from the inside. See the soot deposits and stuff. All that runs back from the exhaust back into the intake of the engine. Both of the gases came free, so I just had to clean the intake housing up some and get ready to install the block-off plate, and then move on to the next step. Alright y'all, on this crossover tube, runs across the front of the motor, there is a 8mm bolt. Hold the bracket on, you can barely see it. Now make sure you take that off. As y'all can tell, if the camera's picking up the light, you can tell how sooted up everything is. Now stay, bastard. All right, y'all. I got the EGR delete kit installed. You can see the blue crossover hose for the coolant. See the bracket installed on the side of the exhaust manifold. It actually uses a bolt that runs back into the head to support it. If you have a gauge that needs an EGT sensor, the rearmost block-off plate on the exhaust manifold has that. The front's just a blank block-off plate. It's really a simple install. My kit didn't come with a instruction booklet, so I just had to piece it together. I'm gonna bring the camera in so you can see a little bit better. See, it's got the engine bay cleaned up pretty good. A lot less clutter. Should make it more dependable. The last thing I have to do is I have to install the air cleaner box, the intake hose, intake tubes, finish buttoning everything up here, top it off with antifreeze, check all the fluids, everything's good here. The APS diesel performance EGR cooler was pretty easy to install. My kit didn't come with instructions, so I had to piece it together. But it was pretty easy, pretty straightforward, really simple to install. Fit and finish is really nice. So as soon as I get the truck finished up, I'll get the tuner installed, get it programmed up, and make sure it's ready to run. And hopefully, with a whole lot less clutter, the truck will run a lot better, be a lot more dependable. Won't have to worry about the emissions, the DPF system shutting the truck down and the EGR system shutting the truck down. Hoping to see a pretty good increase in fuel mileage, a little more power. My brother's not really too interested in the horsepower as much as he is just making it more dependable. If he needs to hook to a trailer, he'd love to go to have a little more power to pull. My folks have land in Georgia and mountains up there, trying to pull a trailer in the mountains. It can be interesting if you ain't got enough power to get over the top. So, and I know he'll like the extra horsepower as soon as he steps on that skinny pedal. So finish buttoning it up and be ready to ride.